Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Capricorn for the week of June 20th. Now Capricorn, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. Drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now I do not offer personal readings and I will not send you a message on any platform. So do not get scammed. Let's go ahead and get a shuffle in here. All right. Now I am using the Tarot Muka deck as well as the Angels and Ancestors deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below. I also ask that you hit the like button and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow in a big way. Got an ambulance coming in from the road. I don't know if you can hear the ambulance, but I don't think there's anything to be alarmed about. All right, just going on there. But all right, let me make sure everything's in view here. All right. Let's go ahead and put this up here. And also take 3 of these cards to clarify as we go along. There's a lot going on there. All right. So Capricorn, there is this situation here showing up that is going to require a little bit of fortitude on your part, okay? And there is, the reason that this is so challenging is because you are, how do I say this? You are not dealing with restriction from anyone else. You are dealing with restriction that is due to something related to you and your there's something here that needs to be healed, okay? There is a shadow that needs to be brought out into the open, and that is very challenging. It is very challenging to look at yourself in an objective way like that and do the shadow work. You may want to take a look at Shadow Work by Carl Jung, yeah, I'm feeling like this is something that maybe is going to be prominent for some of you here in the future. But let's just go ahead and dive right into this. So you have, in your overall situation, you have the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords, this person here is restricted in their ability to sort of see the road ahead, okay? The 8 of Swords person is trapped in their mind, they're trapped in their thoughts, and they know that there is a way out. That's the thing. So the thing with the 8 of Swords is that there is a way out and there is a solution available, but it's a matter of kind of wading through whatever initially left them in this position of kind of being blindfolded, right? Of kind of being trapped in their thoughts. But the thing is, the 8 of Swords can provide you with a solution. The thing is, for you, it's almost like there needs to be something that needs to be worked through before this solution can be created. And it doesn't mean that you can't work through it. It just means that it's there. All right, so we'll talk about it some more as we go along. But in the past, you have the 10 of Wands and the King of Wands. This could be about work, okay? This could be about work for you, this burden. Wands is the suit of work, career, enterprise. The 10 of Wands is a burden, okay? This person is struggling to carry the wands. And the thing is, though, with the 10 of Wands, it's important to remember that, first and foremost, all 10 of these wands represents some experience earned or knowledge gained along the way. And so it says that you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. You have experience. This isn't your first rodeo. You know, you are capable and ready to carry the wands. And not only that, but with it being a 10, it does say that you've crossed the finish line. It does say that you've completed something, or in your life you have gone through many completions, and so you can kind of tap into those experiences that you've had and help yourself in this current situation. You have the King of Wands as well, which is really a nice energy of somebody who's inspired to do great work. This is somebody who's an inspirational leader. This is someone who loves their work. I wonder if work for you has been like starting to become a burden, or in the past, like for some time now, whatever work that you're doing is a burden. Because for the King of Wands, like, they'll never stay in a dead-end job. They'll never stay in a job that they don't like to do, because they are so talented and so inspiring as an employee that they can always go get a new job. And so perhaps this is the solution. I can't give you the solution. I can't give you the answer, because you have free will, right? And obviously, general reading. I don't know all the details of your situation, but the thing is, there is a solution available. And sometimes it's hard to leave familiar situations. So yeah, in the future position, you have this challenging energy of the Devil and the Four of Cups. Now, I know, unfortunately for Capricorns, this Four of Cups has been coming in my readings, and I've seen some of you talk about this in the comment section. I'm not calling you bored and apathetic and lazy people. I am saying that as humans, sometimes part of the human condition is that we get a little bit bored of our situations. This doesn't mean that this is one of your core attributes as a person. This is just part of the human condition, right? When you get the Four of Cups, and sometimes nobody's perfect, right? And sometimes we go through these periods of apathy. And so this isn't something that I'm saying that you are, but the Four of Cups does suggest that right now, in the future here, maybe there is something relating to kind of being in a rut. I want to point out, though, you see here that this Four of Cups, on the Four of Cups, there's this hand offering this person the alternative way out, or the solution. Remember, we talked about how there's a solution. The thing that I don't like, I don't like boredom. Like, you've probably heard it in my readings because it's been coming in for Capricorns. I don't like boredom because of where we are in the timeline. There's so many things that we could be doing. But what's really challenging with this is you have it combined with the Devil, okay? And the Devil is asking you to analyze yourself and bring the shadow out into the future. The Devil says that there's something that you potentially need to work through, and this is about apathy. This is potentially about apathy and boredom. Are you doing are you absolutely doing everything you possibly can to get yourself out of this Eight of Swords imprisonment here? And I don't know the answer. I'm asking you to potentially ask yourself this question: am I absolutely 100% doing everything I can to get myself out of this Eight of Swords position? Because if you're not, that is Devil energy, okay? That is that procrastination energy, which, by the way, I also want to say that there was the energy of procrastination here, okay? And that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's probably less about boredom. It's probably more about procrastination, although those two energies go hand in hand. Let's just move up the pyramid here. So you have the Star, you have the King of Cups, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I definitely like this. Although, the past has been full of, potentially for some of you, has been met with some burdens, you are also recognizing that there have also been other situations that have worked out in your favor. And I think the optimism of the Star, one of the attributes of the Star is optimism. I think this is very important for you as you carry on and you move forward. There is an offer coming in for you, okay? There is absolutely an offer coming in for you. Not only with that Four of Cups, which we saw as maybe something alternative or something that you are maybe not necessarily used to receiving, but also because you have the Page of Pentacles, which the Page of Pentacles can be an offer in your material world. This could be, certainly it could just be good news. Again, I don't think that this is something that is part of your normal path. I think this offer is coming through in kind of the road less traveled for you personally. And, what could this look like? Well, this could see you maybe, going back to school. This could see you maybe getting a certification, which then opens up this other career opportunity. This could see you maybe moving to another department within your job and within your organization, and maybe it's a different type of job, so forth and so on. Those are just some examples, but like there's maybe an offer and opportunity here coming in, and I do feel like that is on the table, but you may need to sort of zoom out for a second with the Eight of Swords and the Devil, because there's something here where you're not exactly seeing clearly, and that's kind of what I'm feeling. You do have this King of Cups and the Five of Swords. King of Cups is just asking you to really like take care of yourself as you maybe deal with some changes. And that's kind of I think the big message for you. And also not be so hard on yourself is what I feel like saying to you, Capricorn. Do not be so hard on yourself, particularly if you are kind of in the throes of this procrastination situation. But let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Okay, so you have Shield Maiden, Make Plans and Focus. You have Medicine Mother, Honor Your Inner Knowing, and you have Spring, See Your Seeds Grow. Okay, so Shield Maiden, Make Plans and Focus. I think that's very important for you. Also take a look, there's that moon energy on the necklace there. Isn't that interesting? I am recording this on the Sagittarius full moon, and this should come out around a couple days after. So that's interesting. But there's something around, it's almost like with this Honor Your Inner Knowing, this see your seeds grow, and then making plans and focus. Sometimes, here's the thing. Sometimes we feel called to do something that is not societally, or that is not what would be typically acceptable within society. Sometimes we feel called to do something that is not a societal norm. And, I get the sense that there's this alternative path that maybe sounds a little crazy coming in here, and why not just take a look at it? I'm not telling you what to do, but I am saying that like trust your gut on the way that you feel about whatever kind of new opportunities come in for you. Let's go ahead and move up the pyramid here. So you have the Hierophant, you have the King of Pentacles, and then you also have the Four of Swords. Okay. So the Hierophant is definitely a card of tradition. This can also be an organization that you were a part of in the past, or that you are a part of now, a workplace. It could also be a mentor. It can also be marriage. But there's maybe a traditional belief that some of you are looking to work through. Okay, there's maybe some of you, it may be wise to be a little bit of a nonconformist at this time. And again, there's something here maybe around you exploring an idea that may not be accepted within your family unit, within your friend group, or within the people that you talk to day in and day out. And it doesn't matter, because it's how you feel. Okay, it's how you feel here, Capricorn. You have the King of Pentacles as well, which the King of Pentacles is very nice energy of, this is somebody who is extremely well-to-do, well-off, kind of somebody who climbs the career ladder. This is somebody who has achieved a whole lot of success in business. And it's possible that somebody, this could also just be you, by the way. The King of Pentacles, I think it's probably you. Yeah, I think this is probably you showing up here. This could be any earth sign, but it's a very Capricorn energy. The thing is with with the King of Pentacles, it's like sometimes they're a little bit stubborn. And, with that, this person may do the same thing day in and day out and not see the rewards, and not necessarily have the awareness that what they're doing is not providing them with the same rewards that they used to do, or with the same outcome that they used to have. And so there's a real shift here, I think. There's a real shift here in the cards that you are maybe being asked to look at. And again, I think this is letting go of the way that you've traditionally done something with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. You have this Four of Swords, which is healing here in the future. I definitely like to see that with the Devil and the Four of Cups energy in the future. You have the Five of Cups, and you have the Temperance card. So Five of Cups, yeah, there's disappointments here in the past, and I think some of you may want to hear this. Sometimes try not to be afraid of disappointing somebody. Okay, is what I feel like saying. Try not to be afraid of disappointing somebody. You're going to disappoint people in life, and that's what I think is happening here. Some of you may just be surrounded by people who are sort of old school, or in the past, maybe you were raised by old school parents or traditional people, or whatever the case may be. And sometimes you have to just understand that sometimes you're going to disappoint people in life. You have this Temperance energy, which is another major card of healing with the Temperance card and the Four of Swords. Temperance card is also a card of alchemy and sort of like bringing something into existence that you've wanted, but kind of balancing out your fire and your water. It's the card that comes before the Devil. Okay, so the Temperance card is about like patience, balance, moderation. The Devil can be about impatience, hedonism, no balance, imbalance, and so forth and so on. At the top of the pyramid here, you have the Two of Swords. You have a decision to make, and for whatever reason, you're having a hard time making it. Okay, right down the middle here with the Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles being you in this case, and the Two of Swords, blindfold energy, needing to make a decision, having a hard time making it. And I think this is good because you are the one that can get yourself out of this situation. Okay, it's not anybody else's energy blocking you here. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles, another decision, weighing all the options, weighing the decisions. And I think some of you are maybe going to take a look at something that you don't traditionally look at and just maybe explore that a little bit. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next reading.